expect. I had a large number of registrations for the event, but I don't see too many of those registrations on right now, but I do see some people also watching from YouTube. So welcome everybody who is here, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. And hopefully anybody else who comes in will just get caught up with everything. Okay, so tonight we're talking about MahjCon, which is the conference in October on the 18th, 19th, and 20th in the Villages, Florida. And I hope you're here tonight because you're curious to learn more about it, and maybe you will attend. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I'm going to go ahead and go to the website. Going to pull it up first so you don't see my crazy, ugly desktop. It's busy. Come on, move over here. All right, and then you guys can give me a thumbs up if you can see everything. All righty, you can see my screen? All right, excellent, excellent. Okay, so let's get started here with the website. I'm going to make this full screen. And I got somebody else coming in now. That's good. I just want to pull up one document. Give me a second to do that. All righty, perfect. Okay. So this is the MahjCon website. And if you scroll through the homepage and you scroll down, this video was old. It's been updated with new information and the 3-day format. So come to MahjCon.com, watch the video. I don't want to take the time to watch it now, but watch the video. You'll get a really, really good feel of what it's all about. And this has also been updated. So you can come in, listen to this video, but MahjCon 2022 was in the news, and that was really fun. So you can watch the video that aired on WPTV, which is a local station in South Florida. And when you come to the website, there's a lot of information here. So I want to just walk you through where to find the most important information about MahjCon. If you drop down here, you get a lot of other pages to go to rather. And the first thing I want to show you is the schedule. Hi, Barry. I'm so happy that you're here and you can hear and all that. Okay, so here is the schedule. And this has also been updated. So last month, it wasn't updated yet because we had just added on the Wednesday evening event. This is a little snippet up here. And then if you scroll down, you're going to be able to see day 1, day 2, and day 3. So if you take a look at day 1 in the evening, we have a mini tournament from 7 to 10 or social play. So that means if you're not a tournament player, not a big problem at all, because you can just come and just join the others that are there and play socially. Now, I do want to mention, since we're talking about people that might not play in a tournament, is monthly I have live stream events on a Monday evening. And this June 5th live stream is all about tournaments. So it's a great event to get you ready to play in a tournament if you want to try it. And what's great about Wednesday night is it's a mini, it's not a full day tournament. Wonderful way to get your feet wet and play in a tournament. And I'll go over all about tournaments, the rules, the etiquette, table rotation, scoring. We're going to go through all of that at the live stream event on June 5th. So please, you could go to the MahjCon Facebook group, go to events and scroll down and find this event and register for it. So I encourage you to do that. Now, day 2, we're going to move right ahead here, is a morning full of sessions. We have strategies, we have navigating the Charleston, learn Siamese, and with time permitting, 3-player Mahjong. We kept it in there for now, just in case we have time for that. We have up your game, bring your game to the next level online. And actually this one, now that I see it, this is actually old because now we have all the speakers in here. So I do apologize, but our schedule is changing so much that I do have to update this. But take your game to the next level is being conducted by Julie Alexander. Hi. And her husband, Philippe Talulu, and Julie is with us tonight. So I'm very excited because this is going to be a really fun and an informative session. And all of the sessions, including this one, are hands-on. So Julie, do you want to share just a little bit about the session? I know that you probably don't have it all planned out this far in advance, but do you want to share with those watching on YouTube? We've got a nice crowd watching from YouTube, and our Zoom attendees, what that session is all about.
Well, as you say, we haven't got it totally kind of like set yet, but we expect it to be fun and informative and interactive. So we really, our passion, as you know, myself and Philippe, is really helping people to take their game to the next level. So that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to help every level of Mahjong player to basically improve their game in some way. So we're really looking forward to being at MahjCon in October, and we just can't wait to interact with everybody and help everybody to improve their game. As I say, I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing yet, but we've kind of got some ideas, but it's definitely going to be fun.
Yes, I'm sure of that. And yeah, you've got plenty of months ahead of you, so you've got plenty of time to prepare for that. But I also want to point out that we've got Gladys Grad coming and joining us this year. And I've had several people send me messages and emails. They're excited to meet Gladys in person because they've been following her since she started Siamese Mahjong. So if you are interested in learning Siamese Mahjong, perfect time to come and learn about that. We're going to have a mock tournament there. So speaking about tournaments and not being sure if you want to play, we've got a little mock tournament in one of the rooms, which I will probably be conducting. And then on the next day, when I get there, there is going to be a full day tournament or a full day of social play. Some people last year at MahjCon actually changed their mind right there and said, I'm going to give it a try. So if you want to do that, you can upgrade your ticket right then and there and get into the tournament on Friday. So anyway, we've got all our strategies, like I said, navigating the Charleston. We even have in the afternoon here, let me move down just a little bit more, introduction to Hong Kong Mahjong. So there will be the entire afternoon. Zach, who was with us last year, is going to be returning again this year and teaching and playing Hong Kong Mahjong with those that attend that session. While this Hong Kong Mahjong is going on, we're going to have social play. So anybody who's not attending the Hong Kong Mahjong session will play socially. And while we are playing, whether it's socially or Hong Kong Mahjong, we are going to be having our fundraiser for Alzheimer's, which is a silent auction. And I am very passionate about Alzheimer's, so I choose to support them because I have had relatives afflicted with this disease. So I know up close and personal how terrible it is. We're getting closer every day. I keep up in the news with what's going on, and I just know that we're very close, very close. So anyway, that's going to be a silent auction, and we will hopefully have competent, incredible gifts that we will be auctioning off. Last year we had so many, we made lots of money for Alzheimer's. I know we're going to do the same this year, and I'm going to share a little bit more about that when I get to our sponsors. Now on day 3, it's a full day of tournament or social play. Just a fun day of playing in a tournament. It's going to be, again, a relaxed tournament. It's not going to be one of these stressful 3-day tournaments hosted by one of the other tournament hosts that it's serious. It's pretty serious. Although I did hear that the first one for the 2023 card was really great because everybody was on the same playing field for one of the first times in a year. Which makes it great. But this is very different than those tournaments. This is really going to be laid back. And that's why I think it was so much fun last year when people joined in that had never played in them. And they did well. We had winners. It was fabulous. So this is full day, basically, a full day. And the next thing I want to show you is up here. We have I'll go to the session leaders first since we have Julie with us, but we have our session leaders. And if you want to read more about them, all you need to do is click here on this little, hopefully it will work and go there. Why is it not going there? It says it's waiting for my website to work. Okay, here we go. And you could read a little bit more about the session leaders. All right, now we have our sponsors. I don't have exhibitors up there yet because exhibitors are in the works. So we do have a few right now. So we're going to have that up there soon. But here are our sponsors so far for MahjCon 2023. Oh, look at this. I have to talk to my web guy. We have it's amazing to me. I have to make a note of that or I won't remember it by the time I'm off this session. It's amazing to me how many things I find that I miss. Okay, well, we'll get that fixed. That's supposed to be an N. Chris Lloyd is with us sponsoring again this year, and they are also going to be an exhibitor. And they are also going to be giving us a beautiful, one of their beautiful sets to auction off. So that's quite exciting. We have Where the Winds Blows again this year. They've been, this is their 3rd year with us. And we're so pleased to have them back again. Mah Jongg Fever is with us again for a 2nd year. And they do want to come to MahjCon, but our schedules are conflicting. So we're hoping that they will be able to come to a future event. And then we have Yellow Mountain Imports also sponsoring us this year. And they give us fabulous door prizes, and sometimes even it could be something that we will be using for the silent auction. So we'll wait and see, but we are hoping that this is going to grow. All right, now moving on from here, I think we're done with this right here. And by the way, you could look at pictures from previous years by going into the older MahjCons if you want to. All right, the most important thing that I want to talk about, and I get a lot of emails about this or texts or private messages on Facebook about the ticketing, and it can be confusing. So I just want to show you how it works. So when you come in here to look at it, you feel comfortable. And I want to tell you what's included in the ticketing. So first of all, if you go to buy tickets, you can read more about what's included. And this may need to be updated a little bit because we've added a couple of things. We added the night before, and I don't think that's in here updated yet. So I've got to get that updated. But on Wednesday night, the 18th, we have a shuttle that's going to take everybody over, any overnight guests over to the venue for the mini tournament and social play. And it's only 2 miles from the hotel. So we're going to have that all taken care of and arranged for you. to and from there. And that goes for Thursday and Friday as well. There will be a shuttle, and you'll be shuttled there and shuttled back. Again, it's only 2 miles from the event. Now, I have spoken about renting, and it's even in the video on the homepage, and it's also on YouTube. I've also spoken about renting a golf cart. You cannot get to the venue, even though it's 2 miles, you can't get to this venue on a golf cart because there is no golf cart tunnel that goes over under the main road where this venue is. But there are many places you can get to that are up to, I think, like 8 to 10 miles away in the villages on the golf carts. So if you want to extend your stay and enjoy the villages and get to look around, the best way to do that is by golf cart. I mean, bar none, the best way to do it is by golf cart. It is so much fun to see how the city was constructed, where there are golf cart tunnels that go under the big roads and golf cart bridges that go over the big highways. And even the Florida Turnpike now has a couple of golf cart bridges, but it's lots of fun. So I encourage you to do that. The other thing that's included with the ticketing, 2 nights of hotel stay, Thursday night and Friday night, and free shuttle service to and from the Orlando airport. So if you're flying into Orlando, you get free shuttle service. They don't have it to Tampa, so I encourage you to try and book your flight into Orlando, because that's where the free shuttle service comes in. And I'm going to take a look if I have any, in just a minute, if I have any questions, I'll stop in a minute and take any questions that you have. All right, now let's go to ticketing here. All right, so the first thing we have is the Wednesday evening mini tournament or social play. To buy into the mini tournament, it's $10. To come and play for the evening for social play, it's $5. And this is an add-on ticket. So just remember, this is an add-on. You don't want to do Wednesday night. You just skip over that part. Then we have 2 categories for out-of-town guests. We have the bundle pricing for the social attendee. That's the person that's not playing in the Friday tournament. And we have the social bundle pricing for those that are participating in the tournament. And if you want to know why one is higher than the other, simply put, it's because we do cash prizes for the tournament and placement cash prizes for the tournament. So that's the main reason for that. Okay, now we have the commuter. If you live within 30 miles of the venue, there is an exception to that. So if you are coming in an RV, you get the commuter rate. That is pretty much standard across the board, even with the bigger tournaments. So the commuter rate is someone who lives within 30 miles or who has driven to this area in their RV and are staying in an RV park. All right, the double occupancy is for 2 roommates rooming together, and that is a per ticket price. And the single occupancy is for a single occupant. Now the double, 2 queen beds, the single, 1 king bed. Now we have the exact same thing here for your tournament attendees: commuter, double, single. For those that live locally that do not want to attend the entire event, we have solo Friday game day tickets. One for the social game attendee and one for the tournament attendee. So those are solo tickets. And then we do have a donor ticket add-on upgrade. and this is just for a donation to help support MahjCon. And then, of course, we have the replay ticket, which we've had each year, and this will be a replay done of the event with a videographer at the event, taking shots of the workshops and other items at the event. If you can't attend, you'll get a pretty good feel. I mean, you're not going to get the same exact feel as if you were there, but the videographer that we've hired, I think he's going to do a really great job of getting a lot of the workshops in. All right, and I think that's it. Oh, and then, of course, this is for speakers, exhibitors, and sponsors, so you can just kind of ignore that if you're not a speaker, exhibitor, or sponsor. All righty, I think that is it for right now. I want to see if there are any questions from anybody who's attending. I'm going to look over at YouTube to see if there's anybody there. Anybody have any questions about this? And if you do, just let me know. You could just unmute. We're not a huge crowd, but you can unmute and ask away. No questions. Well, you're making it a lot too easy for me. Or you can even put it in chat if you want. No, okay, then that means I did a good job explaining. Woo! All right. Well, I think that would be it. Okay, let me think if there's anything else that I need to mention that I forgot to mention. We talked about the tickets. Is there a one-day ticket? Okay, Cheryl, can you unmute? Or do I have to unmute you? Let me see. If you can unmute, I wanted to find out which day are you referring to?
Debbie, I just was wondering if you wanted to attend just Thursday or just Friday, was there an option?
Okay, so would that be somebody coming in from out of town, or would you be attending a local attendee?
Local.
Local?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't have I have the solo day, game day right now.
Right.
Okay. Are you then referring to maybe the solo Thursday?
The first day, yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't have a ticket available yet, but if you are interested and seriously interested in coming, because more people ask me about the solo Friday day, playing in the tournament or social. If you're interested in just attending on Thursday, I don't see why I can't create a ticket for that. So if you email me at debbie@mahjcon.com and let me know that you are interested in that solo ticket, I'll go ahead and add it. Maybe I'll even go ahead and add it anyway. It might be a good idea to have it. But just let me know if you definitely, I'm going to actually make a note. Solo Thursday tickets.
Okay, thanks, Debbie. I'll email you.
All right, thank you so much. Where are you, by the way? What village are you in?
Lake Deaton, down by Evans Prairie.
Okay, all right. Well, you were neighbors. Okay, super duper. Any more questions? I know somebody came in just recently into Zoom. We're just about ready to wrap this up. We kind of flowed through this pretty easily, and I don't have a lot of questions, so that's good. Donna, you said you're also interested. Are you interested in the one day, and are you local? You can just put that in the chat, so I know. Yes, you're local. Okay, well, great. See, all these new things develop, and it's great when I get. Oh, you're in Charlotte, Village of Charlotte. Great. None of us are far apart if we're living in the same city, so that's really cool. Okay, so solo Thursday day ticket. I'm going to work on that for you guys. Super duper. Okay, so like I said before, somebody came in late, but this will be posted on YouTube for replay within 24 hours. If you head over to YouTube, please support me by subscribing, click on the bell to get notifications, because I'm always running events all month long. I have different events that might interest you. So check out, you could also subscribe, join MahjCon Facebook group and go to the events page. All the events are listed there. I love to be connected with everybody. So whichever way you want to connect is great. Okay, so Janet, I saw Janet last night at my skill building live stream, which is always so much fun against those tough bots. Oh my goodness, they're harder than any. Julie, thank you so much for creating this amazing platform.
Sorry, Debbie.
I have to say, they are tougher competitors than anybody I have ever played with in person. So thank you for that, because it makes me up my game so much.
Great.
It's amazing, really and truly.
We love hearing that.
Yes, yes. And for anybody who's interested in checking out I Love Maj, you could go ahead and sign up under my affiliate code DB and get 3 weeks free to try it out. It is a fabulous site. I totally support it. And let's see, Janet says, sorry to be late, had trouble with computer. Okay, Janet, you could, no problem. You could watch this back. It'll be on YouTube within 24 hours and you'll get the whole gist of it. But I think that's it. I think it's a wrap, basically. It was easy tonight. Unless there's any more questions, let me know before we sign off. And Julie, thanks for coming on tonight. I really appreciate it.
No problem. We can't wait to be there in October.
Oh, I can't wait to have you. Yeah, we're getting the signups and it's exciting as it starts building momentum. We start really plugging it after the May tournament here and pushing for a great turnout. So we're excited about that. All right, everybody, thank you again for joining in tonight, and I'll see you soon. Everybody be well and play a lot of Mahjong. Good night.
Thanks, Debbie.
Good night.